It was a book 16 years in the making. Artist and author Dr. Judy Flores shares with us the story and secrets of the village she grew up in through her new publication, Historian in Alahan, History of a Spanish-Era Village in Guam. Flores explains it all started when she was writing the thesis for her Micronesian Studies Master's in 1995 about the rich culture of Inarahan, or Inalahan in Chamorro.
I grew up there and I heard so many stories from family and from the elders, and I had to put that in also.
Okay.
So the book is based on scholarly research.
And while her research takes the reader from ancient times, the Spanish era, to now, Flores always brings it back to Inarahan. In one part, she talks about learning that the ancient village of Pa'a is where her house is located and how the chief was not Chamorro.
The chief of Pa'a was a Chinaman named Choco. He had been in the Marianas for 20 years when Pali San Vitores came in 1668. Okay. He was very against the missionaries. He had had bad experiences with them in the Philippines.
Flores says in her book, she explains Choco became chief because he could forge iron, and he was eventually converted to Christianity by Pali San Vitores. However, she also draws that connection to her village because a Choco family lineage exists today. She adds she's thankful she could research family connections through houses and properties in Inarahan.
We're so fortunate to have a village where the properties have not left the family since the village was formed in 1680. Those properties just have not sold. They've been passed down through the families. So I was able to trace back at least into the early 19th century, the 1800s, of each family.
Flores says she already wants to work on a sequel to her book on Inarahan's family genealogy soon. But in the meantime, she's grateful the Guam Preservation Trust, Mark, and a printing grant from the Spanish government allowed her to share what she has learned about the village she calls home.
I'm very happy with the way it turned out, and I think it's just the beginning of inspiring people and giving back to the people of Inalahan who raised me.